And you're tuning in live at the Wadi Adventure Wave Park. This is the Zane Schweitzer Morning Show, and I'm sitting with some Australian legends. This is Jamie Mitchell, 10-time world champion, and Kieran Taylor, a local boy to this in Abu Dhabi. So Kieran, tell us a little bit about this awesome park. I mean, you've been working here for quite a while, and I'd say you're the most knowledgeable guy to this lineup.
Yeah, well, I moved here 3 years ago and this didn't exist at all. And then after about a year, I saw on the internet that there was a surf instructor job in our lane, and this is a desert town. And I'm like, what? How can that be? Someone's got this is a mistake. And then, anyway, I tracked it down a bit and found out that something was going on. And then I somehow managed to find this place when it was in construction. And I poked my head over a fence and saw that like whitewater rafting place. I'm like, no way, they're actually doing it. And then I come around here and saw the hole in the ground for this. And I was just like, I couldn't believe it. And then that was about 6 months before it actually started. And in the meantime, in that time, I come back and guys that were like setting the place up and got to know them a little bit. And then me and the guy that runs the Park Riley, I met him, and then we were both sort of in the mix from the beginning. And then at some point they just filled it with water and turned it on and wanted us to surf it. Wanted people to surf
Test it out.
Yeah.
Test it out, yeah.
For 3 months we were surfing it almost
for 3 months.
Maybe 2.5 months we were surfing it pretty much every day. Every afternoon there was no one around.
I'd say that's a pretty good job, man.
And since then it's been like my local beach, you know.
That's so cool, dude. I definitely want to come back here, dude. If you guys haven't had the chance to look into Dubai and Abu Dhabi, it is mind-baffling how much of a, like, this is not what I expected. It's beautiful. The people are so nice. Really cool place. So Jamie, you know, you're a professional racer and you know, in so many aspects, such a great waterman. Coming from your perspective, what do you think about this artificial wave?
It's pretty insane. You know, one thing I always say is, like, you know, you can never, whenever you sort of relax in the water, I usually say ocean, but I'm going to say water. You know, you usually get slapped, and God, I had a bad wipeout last night. I actually got I got slammed on the left, got slammed against the wall, dragged around, dinged my board, dinged my elbow up, and I was pretty rattled, man. That was
the worst wipeout I've seen in the pool.
Yeah, I got rattled in a 2-foot wave pool, dude, and like, you know what I mean? It's like, and that's to me, that's awesome, you know, like, yeah. It's like, because it's really unpredictable, and it's sort of, everything's so edgy. You're waiting for the wave to come, and you're trying to position yourself, and there's a lot of water moving out there. It's not just sitting in the nice flat water waiting. It's like you're trying to position yourself, get in the right spot, and then all of a sudden it's like boom, it's in front of you, and then you're like there. Then you're trying to get in, and there's a little step on the takeoff, and so it's tricky. And you know, like Kieran was saying, and like, you know, I mean, Kieran definitely, like, I would love to have some more time in the wave pool for sure. Just timing wise and stuff, you know. But you know, the guys already look a lot better now than we did last night. The guys are starting to work it out, and I think we'll see some pretty crazy turns, like, you know, because we've got to explain that there's 3 different types of waves out here too. Like, there's a left, a right, and then a closeout. So I think the closeout for me is going to be the most exciting one with what we've been seeing already. There's some guys doing some punts and like laybacks and all sorts of shove-its and crazy stuff. So it's going to be pretty cool.
Well, the closeout, I think, definitely has the most opportunities for combinations and maneuvers. I mean, so you got that big, powerful section at the end, but you could also maybe squeeze in, hopefully 2 turns, but most likely, I'd say, you know, 1 big turn and crank it off. But so out here at the Wadi Adventure Park, I mean, no matter what, there's waves coming in every minute and 30 seconds. You know that. And then there's other factors as well. For this event, particularly the All-Stars Expedition, we're going to only be doing the 3 types of waves. But we could actually have 4 types of waves at this adventure park. There's the right, the left, the closeout, and the A-frame. And so, I mean, such a great...
There's another one as well, there's 5.
Oh, there's 5?
Yeah, there's a half parallel as well.
Oh, we didn't see that one then yesterday, did we?
No, we haven't seen that yet. put out 5 waves.
So yesterday it was all our first time on the water, and we were all trying to get used to it. I mean, kind of almost felt like a little. It felt different. I don't know if it's the density of the water, so there's no salt. What's your kind of perspective on that?
It's partly that, and it seems like it's a slopey wave in some ways, but it's also got a lot of power because it's actually like a tsunami basically. You know, the water gets dropped from those tanks and displaces more water, so it's a displacement wave, and that's what most tsunamis, one type of tsunami is a displacement wave. The energy of the wave goes right to the bottom of the pool, like as we were talking about before. You know, you go over the wave, but it drags you, and it's a lot of energy in the water, and it's a powerful wave, but it's sort of slopey. So you kind of have to just wrap your head around the slopiness of the wave, and also it's not a wave where you're doing any pumping. You know, you take off and you just boom, you just go turn to turn to turn, and then the wave's done. When you understand it's a short wave, but it's a wave where you can do 3 turns and possibly a 4th. If you're just going from turn to turn to turn, then it becomes more. You're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel like you're really going.
That's some good local knowledge.
Yeah, not top to bottom either. It's not really like you're hitting like vertical. You know, you sort of like it's always sort of like 45.
Yeah.
It seems like, you know, like you want to go up and hit it, but then if you do it, the wave's feels like it's going to go past you, and you're just going to miss the section.
Sometimes when you first start surfing it, you find yourself out in the wall too far.
Yeah.
You really got to stay in the pocket on the rights and lefts, particularly to keep sort of in that vertical part of the wave. You need to stay right in the
That's
pocket.
what I found. I think was that I was panicking and rushing, thinking that it was going to end so fast, but you need to sort of take a step back, relax, and you can actually get 2 or 3 in, and you know, like when you think you're about to hit the section, you nearly had to back off again and give it another couple of seconds, so you could nearly, if you're fast enough in transition, you could nearly got like another half turn and a finishing turn. So it's tricky, man.
Yeah, we're making this sound pretty radical.
Yeah, it's tricky, man.
I was waiting for, is it radical? Is it really radical? I mean, do we have beginners in this ever? Like, this is an inviting wave to anyone. We could change the size to any size we want. We haven't even seen the full potential size yet.
No, it's level 6 is the biggest. We've been surfing on level 5, but most days there'll be people out surfing the right or the left of the closeout, and they'll be having lessons on the sides of the pool, like where the wave comes around, it's just white water.
Yeah.
And it's a perfect place for people to learn how to stand up.
There you go, you guys. Invest in a wave garden or a Wadi Adventure Park style pool and put one in, dude. Get it going. I'll see you there. Wow, this thing's awesome. Look into it. Definitely got to check it out. I mean, what an experience, dude. We're in the middle of the desert, just all like laughing, having a good time, catching waves. And the backdrop too, last night, we're surfing till like 11:30 almost. It's like, we have these lights posted up and like the silhouette of this mountain behind us.
Music's pumping.
I was like, what?
Yeah, you can just go in and get something to eat, come back out, and you know the great thing is too, I think, and what like is, if you were to come, like say, you know, like Team Surf Tech, Fanatic, Starboard, whatever was to come, like you could do some insane testing here. Like come in, change your fins, go back out, basically get the next wave without even doing that. Testing boards, it would be the greatest place to come and test your boards and like just dial it in really well.
That's my next plan.
ASR here, like the expo that used to be in San Diego. If they had something like that here.
Oh my gosh, that'd be insane. I was thinking in my next trip, I'm definitely gonna come here again, whether it's for the next year's expedition or not. But I was thinking, get FCS involved, come here with a bunch of the team, bring a whole lineup of fins. Every minute and 30 seconds waves come in, so while your friends are catching a wave, you could be switching your fins, get right back out there.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Pretty insane. But anyway, you guys, we're about to wrap this up for the Zane Schweitzer Morning Show. Definitely stay tuned live. If you guys need any more live updates, if you guys want to hear a little bit more from us, you know, check out our Facebook pages. Jamie Mitchell, Kieran Taylor, Zane Schweitzer. We'll be posting at you with updates all throughout the day. StandUpWorldTour.com, also the Stand Up World Tour Facebook page. So there's all sorts of action coming to you all day. We're going to get going with the competition. And I think we have priority to get back in the water. Everyone's having fun while we're doing the morning show.
Gotta go get some waves. Gotta go practice.
All right, aloha, you guys. See you next time.